Information. If you know of anything that can help police solve this case, call the crime line.
Right now, people are packing into the Union Bank and Trust Pavilion's waterfront plaza. Tonight's Slightly Stupid concert moved there because of this massive crack in one of the pavilion's pillars. 13 News Now reporter Adriana de Alba shows us how people are feeling about this issue.
A lot of ticket buyers took to social media this afternoon to express their disappointment with the new location, but others are already making their way here, and they tell us they're ready to just put it all aside and have a good time tonight. Tonight's concert is taking place in the area where the venue usually serves beer, but some fans are just glad the show wasn't canceled like others in the past.
I mean, the bands are still here. They're still going to play. It's still going to be a good night. The weather's nice, like I said, so I mean, if you want to come out and enjoy the show, I mean, I'm going to be here one way or another. I mean, I wish they had, let us know a little sooner.
They've never been to a show near the water and say there's still a lot to look forward to.
Funnel cake, beer, and good music.
Yeah, I mean, still sure they're going to be selling beer, food and everything else. And I mean, the guys are still here, so let's do it.
Earlier today, the Portsmouth Pavilion shared these images on the event Facebook page, giving concert goers a preview of what tonight's stage will look like, saying, quote, "Still putting on the finishing touches." Concert goers immediately shared their thoughts on the post's comment section. Some ticket buyers very upset that yet another concert is not taking place in the pavilion.
It will not be the same, and they're going to be grumpy. They're not going to be happy. The band's not going to be happy. I mean, it can really just affect the whole performance.
The city of Portsmouth has not started working on any permanent repairs to the pavilion.
I won't go to any shows there again until they put the top back on and it's like a regular amphitheater.
And while the venue's website lists future shows will take place in the pavilion, the